Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for being here with me today. In today's video, we are going to be discussing style-based pickups, and then I'm going to be diving into 10 style trends that are currently trending that you guys should look out for when you go sourcing to resell online. Sometimes we have to rely on style-based pickups, and that is because either we're in a time crunch, we can only look in one section of a store, we have to expand what we're looking for, or we go thrifting or sourcing, we just can't find those brands, so we have to rely on style-based pickups. I love finding style-based pickups from the Goodwill outlet because it's very low risk and everything is super cheap there. Don't feel as hesitant to purchase style-based pickups from there, and oftentimes I've had really good luck. There are two types of style-based pickups. We have the vintage style-based pickup, and then we have everything else, essentially. And when it comes to style-based pickups, you want to pick up plus sizes. I mean, I don't even do that myself, but I try to. Because if we already have that factor going for us, then that's one less thing to worry about when we're running through factors and deciding if a piece is worth picking up or not. What I consider plus size would be anything 2XL and above. Vintage style-based pickups need to have a lot of things going for them. Vintage pieces are already unique because they're no longer sold in stores, but they aren't always desirable. Just because something is vintage doesn't mean it's desirable. You want to take into account the style, the pattern, the length, the material makeup, all those things to really decide if there are enough factors to pick up that piece. And then on the other side of things, the mid-tier brand pickup is something in a brand that is kind of a mid-tier brand. Brands I would consider like this would be Soft Surroundings, J. Jill, J. Crew, Talbot's, Chico's, and Banana Republic even, right? These kind of like mid-tier mall brands, but when there are enough factors and if it's in a plus size, we pick it up. A bad style-based pickup would be something that can be found at Walmart. If you find a Time and True, which is a Walmart brand, at a thrift store, and say they no longer sell it, but it was sold like 5 years ago, no one's probably going to be interested in that because they can get a brand new Time and True clothing piece for the same amount or cheaper. I would suggest when you pick up style-based pickups that they are vintage or that they are mid-tier brands with lots of factors. You don't want to get a lower tier brand with all those factors because people can buy them brand new. There would be a problem there. Now I'm going to dive into the 10 styles that are currently trending. Now I'm sure there are a lot more, maybe better ones, maybe worse ones, but I've gathered this information from a lot of different sources. Number one, from what I have personally sold recently that sold really fast, and I knew would sell really fast because I'd heard of the style trends that I picked up. I also get information from Pinterest looking at current styles for 2024, both men and women. I also watch other resellers' what sold videos and gather information, as well as fashion YouTubers, because they can give insight into what I should be picking up. And these fashion YouTubers will have hauls and stuff and talk about what's currently trending, so I like to follow those. And the last place I like to go to find out what I should be looking for in terms of style-based pickups is brands themselves. Going right onto brands' websites and see what they're selling. And I like to go on to even Shein, which is a very low-tier brand. It's a Chinese brand, but you can see what styles people are into, what is trending. Shein knows this stuff. They have, I don't know what network or database they have, but they're knocking off more expensive pieces and selling cheap pieces. You can get a good idea of what styles are trending and then find those same pieces and quality brands at the thrift store. That's what I do to find knowledge on style-based pickups. Those are the places and resources that I would suggest if you are wanting to find and gain a little bit more knowledge into what's trending right now. I'm certainly not a fashion expert. I have to do my research, but it's actually quite easy to find, and it can be done leisurely while you're sitting on the toilet, while you're eating food. You can go on to a fashion YouTuber's channel on YouTube, or you can scroll through Pinterest real quick, or even just search on Google, what's trending. And you can also analyze your sales and see what has been selling for you quickly and for a good amount of money. Now let's dive into these 10 styles that I have noticed that are trending, and I will tell you where I got the information from, so you can take everything with a grain of salt. I am not a professional but I do feel like I've got a good handle on what is trending right now. So first of all, we have long denim maxi skirts. Now the denim skirt has been a staple piece for so long. They were popular in the 70s and then the 90s. And I think ever since the 90s, they've kind of been on and off. But what's trending and what people like are maxi length jean skirts. And I was at Savers the other day and I found a Levi's jean denim maxi skirt. It was kind of maxi. It was a little shorter than maxi and it had this high slit. And I knew immediately that I had to pick that up to resell because denim long maxi skirts are trending. So I got that resource from that personal sale. I think it sold in less than a week. But also on Facebook, I remember a year ago, maybe less than a year ago, there was this jean company that specifically sold long denim maxi skirts, and these things were expensive. So I highly recommend looking out for denim maxi skirts, of course, though, in nicer brands. Levi's is an okay brand. Their denim skirts sell for like $100, I think it's like $80 to $100 brand new, and I sold mine, I think, for $35. So definitely be on the lookout for long maxi length jean skirts, either vintage or in nicer brands, mid-tier brands, not something that is a low tier. That is the first one. The second one is wide leg statement pants with fun colors. Now I got this information from Pinterest directly. I looked up what is trending. I'm not sure if it was for summer or for fall, but what is trending for 2024. And there were tons of these colorful kind of palazzo pants, but some of them had more of a stiff nature. And they had all these fun patterns and prints and so many different colors. Number 3, we have long white dresses. Think Mamma Mia, Grecian style. I found this one out by just doing a Google search of what is trending right now, but I also sold a white long dress recently and it sold very quickly for $55. It was a more expensive brand, but I think the reason it sold so quickly was it definitely mimicked that Mamma Mia vibe and Greece, you know, that kind of coastal, but like elegant coastal. If you haven't seen the movie Mamma Mia, you can definitely just look up Mamma Mia pictures on Google. But you know, just think of Greece vacation, long and flowy, cream colored, long white maxi dresses, and anything in that realm is definitely selling right now. Number 4, we have overalls. I have a few overalls in my closet, and it really just kind of depends on the pair of overalls. Wide leg, baggy, straight leg is going to be better than skinny overalls. Definitely look for the bigger sizes and a more unique design. I recently found a pair of Old Navy, vintage Old Navy overalls, and I'm really excited for those to sell. I've gotten tons of interest waiting for those to sell, but I think they'll sell quickly. Number 5, we have barrel pants, and I found this one out, I think from, I can't remember honestly. I can't remember if it was Pinterest or YouTube, but barrel pants are in, and essentially pants that look like a barrel. So at the waist, they're smaller. Then as the legs go down, you go out. And then when it gets to the ankle, they go in. My brother recently graduated high school. And so on my parents' fridge, there are all his friends' high school graduation announcements. And one girl on the fridge is in a field with her senior picture. And she has on these cream colored barrel pants, like the exact image of what is trending right now. And I was like, oh, it is trending. You know, there's the proof. There is a high school girl that just graduated that is into barrel pants. So look out for those type of barrel pants. I feel like they're going to be harder to come across because it is such a new style. It might take a while for the circulation to get back into thrift stores. But if you do happen to come across a pair of barrel pants, possibly get them. Number 6, we have pleated skirts. And even better if it's a skirt, so a skirt with shorts underneath. Tennis court is trending, you know, that kind of country club vibe. Pickleball is trending. I found this out, I think, by watching YouTube videos, but I also just kind of known. I feel like if you're a girl and you have social media, you kind of pick up on these things. What's kind of in style, you see your friends wearing certain stuff and you get ads for clothing companies. So yeah, definitely tennis court is trending. Look out for pleated skirts, even tennis dresses. I recently found a Outdoor Voices dress from the bins and it is so tennis core. I just listed it and I'm excited for that to sell. I think it will sell quickly. Number 7, we have cargo pants. and you want to look out for mid-tier to high-tier brands, like I have said before, or vintage cargo pants. I recently found 2 pairs of democracy jeans or democracy pants that kind of had extra pockets on the sides, so they were technically cargo pants, and those have gotten a lot of interest. I would say the more unique cargo pant, the better. Next, we have men's floral shirts, which is an interesting one. I did a quick eBay search before this video, and I typed in men's floral shirts. And I think there were more than 200,000 listed. And so I went to sold, and I think it was like 58,000 had sold, which isn't too bad. Definitely, especially for this time of year, men's floral shirts are in style. I think I read that on a article on Google. Yeah, keep your eye out for men's floral shirts. The bigger the size, the better. The more colorful and fun, the better. All right, number 9, we have utility vests, which is kind of interesting, kind of a grunge, gorpcore look. Utility vests are trending. I actually found a utility vest just the other day at a thrift store, but I left it behind, unfortunately, because it had an imperfection. I can't remember what the imperfection was, but keep your eye out for cargo vests because they're trending. People like what they like. I don't know what the dealio with that one is. And last we have Velcro sneakers. I first heard this from my middle school sister, my sister that's in middle school, and she said that she really wants a pair of Velcro sneakers. And I was like, what? Isn't Velcro for like toddlers, something my 3-year-old would wear? But it's actually in style. I recently picked up a pair of black Cole Haans that had a Velcro closure, and it was a Cole Haan collab with Nike Air. And I got those from the Goodwill outlet, and they sold, I think, in less than a week for $32, I believe. I had them listed for $40. That is it for the 10 style trends that you should be looking out for right now. If you have any to add, let me know down below because there are so many, some that are more popular than others. But these are ones that I've come across a lot and have noticed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!